cruelty, Tack. A touch of brute force. Friends before brunch, Sledge. Me first! No, me first!
Let me see, BB. Please, BB. Let me see. I want to see, BB. Mommy!
It's working like a charm, little mouse.
Ow, ow, ow. A charm, BB. Ow. Oh. Just like a charm.
And with Shooter out after that nutso professor and the ham lounge lizard, this town won't be waking up anytime soon.
Get to it, Sherman. Shovel on the peat. We gotta catch that vaudeville vigilante and his wacky professor before they find that calcareous ooze stuff and neutralize the doctor's snooze gas.
Yeah, I think we're getting close to those ooze bits. Yeah, Admiral.
You call yourself a navigator? You couldn't find your way out of your own way. That's not ooze. It's part of your breakfast.
Yeah, so it is. Gee, I never thought of that. I guess that's why you're the brains of this outfit, Shooter. Hey, Admiral Shooter.
No thanks to you, Bradley. But I think we're getting near. Yeah, I can feel it. I can sense it. I know we're almost there.
For crying out loud, Ed, what did we ever do to that cretinous calamari? If it don't quit squeezing, we're done for.
The squid is a simple mollusk. Whether we have or have not affected its daily life in any real way has nothing to do with our present conundrum, to say nothing of our predicament. For this creature is gifted with little more than a small neural bundle, no cerebrum whatsoever.
So who needs brains when you got 8 arms?
Precisely. In fact, his primary motivation is towards nutritional fulfillment. Ergo, what he sees in us is... dinner! Submarine ahoy! There they are! We got him. Shooter rules the waves. Chairman, Bradley, battle stations. Aye, aye, Captain.
Yes, sir!
Prepare to fire torpedoes. Stand by port torpedo tube.
Standing by, Admiral!
Aiming. Port torpedo, fire! Stand by starboard torpedo.
Standing by, Admiral.
Starboard torpedo, fire! Leaping thunder lizards. What is that thing attached to their submarine? Our dinner guest appears to
Have lost his appetite.
Well, Bugsy, my dear fellow, shall we execute a plan for which we put ourselves in such subaqueous jeopardy?
You said it, Professor. Whatever it was.
Howard developed a present contraption to construct underwater sandcastles, but it is most efficacious in this application. We shall have our requisite lading of calcareous ooze within the span of very few minutes.
A brilliant ploy, Chief Delaney, to block up the police station's ventilation system and so saving our good boys in blue from the corporation's terrible gases.
Well, and thank you, Mr. Bissell, sir, but I assure you it was entirely accidental. 'Tis a well-known Rep City Police Department statistic, sir, that I have never come up with a single good idea in all my years as chief.
Is that a fact, Chief?
Oh, it is, sir, to be sure, and one of which I am more proud than I can tell you. Now, if you'll excuse me, sir, there's work to be done.
Boss Graves has Rep City in a stranglehold, Bugsy, and these buffoons in blue are about as much use as a chocolate fire guard. We need T-Rex.
We'll get right on it, Headfed. T-Rex will be back on the case just as soon as the professor applies this ooze to their snooze.
6 parts sodium bicarbonate, 1 part acetylsalicylic acid, and 10 parts calcareous ooze.
Sounds like something you'd give an earthworm for a headache.
Eureka!
You're right about that. Woo, it stinks.
It is done. The antidote is prepared. Now, let's apply it to the affected victim.
What was that stuff? Hey, what's it doing? I thought we were supposed to be on the same side here. Hey, what happened? Why am I here? I feel like I've been missing.
I'll explain later, but right now we gotta shake a tail. It is a sad state of affairs when I can't even go to the dentist without you guys trying out for a mattress commercial. Come on, guys, remember? T-Rex is the name, and crime bustin's...
Is what? I forget.
Crime busting is,
It is. It just is.
like air, and springtime, an athlete's foot.
Lumpy. Would you look at that?
Yeah, boy, oh boy. Boss Scrapes' hoodlums have picked the poor sap's newsstand clean.
This is too close to home for comfort, and the morning edition has already been delivered.
Let's get those crates.
This job is easy, like stealing cola from a baby.
Ah! It ain't over yet.
Day. Yeah, crime ain't pretty. I should leave these covering your ugly mugs.
You're taking your last bite out of crime, Bob.
Even when empty, that stuff can knock you out.
All that excitement and we slept through everything? Well, I guess the truth is, we're entertainers. We get all the excitement we need on stage.
Now, careful now, Mr. Bissell. You don't want to be hurting the real hero of the day. If this little fella hadn't escaped into the air vent, we'd all be snoozing by now. Who knows where he went or what he saw? We won't know anything till he learns to speak. Be dadding if it doesn't sound as if he's trying to say T-Rex. Well, perhaps one of these fine days he'll tell us who they really are.
I'd like to propose a toast to Mr. Huge and the Submarine Sandwich, to Ed and his calcareous ooze, and to underwater adventure in general. Waiter, bring the calamari.